Hello everyone, welcome to Highway Dragon Gaming. Riverwood is usually the first town we reach after escaping Helgen, so most of us are very familiar with it. But in this video, I'm going to show you 8 secrets about Riverwood that even many veteran players don't know. There's a hidden chest in Riverwood. To locate the chest, you need to head to the bandit camp south of the Guardian Stones. One of the bandits there is carrying a treasure map, and you'll need to defeat them and grab it. The treasure map shows that the chest is hidden inside a hollow tree trunk northwest of Riverwood. Once you have the map, start from the Riverwood sawmill, head northwest, and you'll find the tree trunk. For a character who's just starting the game, the gems and jewelry in this chest are a pretty decent boost to your wealth. This bandit camp doesn't show up on the map at all, and without the treasure map, the chest won't even spawn, which is why so many veteran players completely miss it. Right next to the sawmill, there is a big tree stump covered with a swarm of ants. The first time I saw so many of them, I was honestly a little startled. Unfortunately, these ants do not have any interactive features. Rain or fire will not affect them at all. They just keep crawling. If you look closely, you will notice that they are actually just jittering textures, and some even have strange deformations. In Skyrim, insects are usually made with a lot of detail. You can catch butterflies or cut them in half with your sword. Even bees have proper collision models. But with a swarm of ants, there are just too many, so giving each one a collision model would be way too demanding on resources. This is actually a smart way to keep resource usage down. Riverwood is a small settlement in Whiterun Hold, and early in the game, there are no guards stationed there at all. When you first arrive in Riverwood, Gerda will ask you to go to Whiterun and report the dragon attack on Helgen.
We need to get word to Jarl Balgruf in Whiterun to send what... Brother!
In doing so, Balgruf will dispatch 3 guards to ensure the safety of Riverwood. If you follow the guards, you'll see that they actually come all the way from Whiterun to Riverwood. On your first visit to Riverwood, a lot of new players end up killing the chicken. The problem is that, with no guards present to collect your 45 gold fine, there's no way to remove the townfolk's hostility, leaving you surrounded and killed. This is likely intentional design. If the player pays the fine for killing the chicken, or chooses to go to jail, they are teleported straight to Dragon's Reach.
Now come along with us.
This can cause new players to miss the companion's giant hunting scene. If you pick up the quest to retrieve the golden dragon claw from Lucan at the Riverwood trader, his sister Camilla will actually step out of the shop and guide you toward Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
By the 8, fine, but only to the edge of town.
As she leads you out of town, she comments on the Barrow, the thieves, and the claw along the way.
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw.
Once you reach the stone bridge at the edge of Riverwood, she says goodbye and heads back to the Riverwood trader. Most players probably reach Bleak Falls Barrow through the main quest, and even if you got the quest from Lucan, you might just leave the shop and go on your way. Because of that, many players might not know about this little detail. I only noticed this recently, despite having played Skyrim for years. After you retrieve the Dragonstone from Bleak Falls Barrow, the quest directs you to deliver it to Farengar. At this point, Delphine, the innkeeper at Riverwood's Sleeping Giant Inn, also goes to Dragon's Reach to meet Farengar.
Leave me alone.
If you ignore the Dragonstone for now and try to rent a room at the inn, you'll trigger a rare dialogue. The front desk tells you that the innkeeper isn't home and you can't rent a room. Here's how it goes.
Out. She owns the place. She does what she wants. Inn's closed. Bar's still open though. Feel free to sit and put your head down on the table for as long as you like. I won't bother you.
In Skyrim, most shops are only open from 8 AM to 8 PM. However, if you accept the Golden Dragon Claw quest from Lucan and never return the claw, the Riverwood trader will stay open permanently and never close. This might already be common knowledge for a lot of veteran players. But here's something more obscure. If you do something evil, like killing Lucan's sister Camilla, the dialogue actually changes when you return the Golden Dragon Claw. This is what the dialogue looks like under normal circumstances.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
And this is what it sounds like after Camilla is dead.
Thanks. I only wish Camilla was here to see it.
I honestly didn't expect Bethesda to even record special dialogue for something like this. In the Riverwood love triangle quest, both Fendel and Sven are trying to win Camilla's affection, and each has prepared a letter to frame the other. You can choose to help either one, and the person you help will become your follower. Fendel's combat skills are much better than Sven's, and he can train your archery up to level 50. And thanks to the follower training exploit, you can even get your gold back afterward through dialogue. But practicality isn't the only reason to side with Fendel. We can also compare the character of the two men. While what both of them do is unethical, comparing the forged letters makes the difference pretty clear. Fendel's lie merely tries to make Camilla believe that Sven is looking for a free servant to wait on him. Here's how Camilla reacts to that letter.
You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
But Sven's lie is far more vicious. He's essentially implying that Fendel is a radical elven supremacist. In a Skyrim where hostility toward elves runs high and political tensions are already boiling, such a claim could easily put Fendel in serious danger, and Camilla reacts very strongly to the letter as well.
Well, you can tell that long-eared ass not to come around the store anymore. He's not welcome.
For all of these reasons, far more players choose to side with Fendel rather than Sven. However, what many players don't realize is that Fendel's character isn't much better than Sven's. After completing the Golden Dragon Claw quest, you can marry Camilla with the Amulet of Mara. Even after you start living together, Fendel can't seem to let her go, and he sometimes shows up in your bedroom with her.
You better watch out, you better not die, you better not crash, I'm telling you why, 'cause you told your wife you're at work.
If only Camilla shared my affections, or even knew about them.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
However, even if you choose Sven, it doesn't actually prevent the cheating from happening. It simply changes who shows up, from Fendel to Sven. So, the question is, can this cheating be prevented at all? I know a method where you can deliver both forged letters to Camilla. After picking up either Fendel's or Sven's letter that frames the other, don't go to Camilla right away. Instead, find the other man and get his letter as well. When you do this, the second person will take back the letter that frames him. At that point, all you need to do is pickpocket the letter back. Now you have both letters, and you can deliver them to Camilla. I originally thought this would completely ruin Camilla's relationship with both Fendel and Sven. But in fact, after handing in the letters, you still have to speak to one of them. Whichever one you talk to in the end will still come to your house to see Camilla. Just imagine this. At 9 AM, you see Fendel walking out of your house.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Yeah, at that point, I don't care if I have to go to jail. I'm killing him.
Hey, watch it!
Alright, those are the 8 secrets of Riverwood. If I've missed anything, feel free to add it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and for all your support.
Oh, what happened?